welcome to 4Sides TV with me Anjali. The changing times have clearly been indicative of the fact that the emerging superpower China stands at the commercial crossroads, uncertain about the futuristic strategies due to a plethora socio-economical and geopolitical factors culminating into fast-paced steps for the resurrection of the slowing economy coupled with low interest rates marked perennially by the never-ending geopolitical disturbances, swaying it away from setting itself into a superpower which it aims to be. Here's a special report from 4Sides TV. China has been searching vigorously for the amalgamated efforts at making itself balanced in the wild sway of winds of economic uncertainty looming largely over the dragon country, shaped by the factors mostly internal policy standards than the externalized political imbalances and aggressions, leading a scenario of uncertainty affecting the very presence of the foreign firms operating at China under varied conditions. Foreign businesses have been pulling money out of China at a faster rate than they have been putting it in, official data shows. The country's slowing economy, low interest rates, and a geopolitical tussle with the US have sparked doubt about its economic potential. All eyes will be on a crucial meeting between Chinese leader Xi Jinping and US President Joe Biden, which is on cards soon. But businesses appear to be already erring on the side of caution. Anxieties around geopolitical risk, domestic policy uncertainty, and slower growth are pushing companies to think about alternative markets, says Nick Marrow from the Economist Intelligence Unit. China recorded a deficit of $11.8 billion in foreign investment in the 3 months to the end of September, the first time since records began in 1998. This suggests that foreign companies are not reinvesting their profits in China, rather they are moving the money out of the country. China is currently facing slower growth and needs to make some corrections, says a spokesperson for the Swiss industrial machinery manufacturer Oerlikon, which pulled 250-meter France from China last year. In 2022, we were one of the first companies to transparently communicate that we expect the economic slowdown in China to impact our business, the spokesperson adds. Consequently, we began early to implement actions and measures to mitigate these effects. China remains a key market for the firm. It has close to 2,000 employees across the country, which accounts for more than a third of its sales. Oerlikon noted that the Chinese economy was still expected to post growth of around 5% in the next few years, which is among the highest in the world. Since the onset of the pandemic, businesses like Oerlikon have contended with the challenges of operating in what is the world's biggest market. China had implemented one of the world's strictest pandemic lockdowns through its zero-COVID policy. This caused disruptions to the supply chains of many companies such as technology giant Apple, which makes most of its iPhones in China. The firm has since diversified its supply chain by moving some production to India. Businesses are also considering the impact of interest rates. China bucked the trend as many countries around the world raised rates sharply last year. Many major central banks, including the US Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank, have been hiking interest rates to tackle inflation. The higher cost of borrowing, which promises higher returns, also attracts foreign capital. Meanwhile, policymakers in China have cut the cost of borrowing to support its economy and struggling property industry. The yuan has depreciated by more than 5% against the dollar and euro this year. Rather than reinvesting China earnings back in the country, businesses are spending the money. And the most importantly, the factors of interest rates and US-China ties would certainly prove critical to the situation, which expects a better scenario in the wake of a seeming meet between the two presidents of China and US, and foresees a rare optimism turning things in favor of China, which is badly waiting for the miracle to happen. Thank you for watching 4Sides TV with me, Anjali.